Hey everybody, I want to show you these books. I picked these up at Half Price Books the other day. I got two of them. I think I paid a dollar or $1.99 for them or something like that. The guy, yeah, I paid, it says a dollar on it, but the guy, I looked at my sales receipt and I couldn't make out what he did. And but it was something like that. Usually when they're not priced, they're going for a dollar, and if they're less than a dollar, they charge you a dollar for them. So I got two of them, exactly the same, and I was flipping through it. Let me see, I'll move this here. But I was flipping through it. I wanted to show you the story in here, and I didn't get the facsimile version of it, everything, because I didn't want it. But these are cool. All the old ads that they have, the X-ray specs and all that stuff like that. The air car, the spy pen radio, all the different stuff in there. But Dazzler, so bright this star. There she is. Came out in 1981, March 1981. Volume 1, number 1. I look at the dialogue and go, with a hideous shriek, the sleek limousine brakes to a sudden halt. Heavily muscled men with cruel, icy eyes spring from its interior, and a grim, strangely garbed lass instantly realizes, I'm going to get wasted. Those goons have been dogging me since I left the disco. Now they're ready to pounce. I was laughing kind of at the words, and I'm like, what? This is like I said, early 80s, late 70s stuff. Jason, watch the wheels. The rest of you jokers close in. There's no place left to run. She's cornered. Yeah, conceived by Alice Donenfeld, John Romita Jr., and Jim Shooter, with some help from Stan Lee, Al Milgrom, Roger Stern, and Tom DeFalco. We got John Romita Jr. pencils. Okay, cool. Tom DeFalco writing it. I thought I'd flip through it real quick and show you the story in here. She ran into an alleyway and she's stuck. But sometimes a girl has to take a stand. Easy, babe. Nobody wants to hurt you. We just want to invite you to a little party. Okay. Is that so? Then you won't mind if I check my makeup? My heart's pounding a wild tattoo, but I have to play this cool. This broad's crazy. I was like, I'm laughing at this. Hey, what's she slipping out of her bag? Roller skates, which magnetically adhere to my boots. And we can't have a party without music. Reverberating wildly, a Pink Floyd song blares from the miniature radio. And the grim alley is suddenly aglow with a dazzling display of light and color. Fun times over here, turkeys. You want a hassle? Then let's go for it. Oh, man. Here she goes. She sparkles them all up. Oh, there's Spidey coming in. Well, he's helping her out. Listen. Hey, Jason's waving us off. Lady, we was hired to spook you, but it's going way beyond that now. Check him out while we tend to Blondie. Blondie? Here's Spider-Man coming in. Spider-Man? No, that's my handle. He's helping her out, taking out the bad guys. He hangs them up there. And then that way he's got the car strapped to the pole. Or webbed to the pole. Well, what I thought was cool, though, just to show you this, they got the X-Men in here. And more X-Men stuff. I was turning through the pages and I realized what this book is. She's in a concert here. It's supposed to be, look at what I thought was cool here too, is look at this. Comic books for sale. List expires May 31st, 1981. After May 31st, 1981, send your name and address for our new free catalog. Our free new catalog. But look at the prices of these books. Amazing Adventures, 1979 X-Men. Look at the price. Number one's $2. Astonishing Tales. Some of them didn't go up a lot, but Avengers number 5, $30. I wonder what condition they're in. Look at all these. The low prices on them. Or the prices back then. They were high then, but who knew how they were going to go up in price? It's like, wow. And in Dazzler number 1, they got some special arrangement with Marvel here. But just looking at all these Defenders, Captain Marvel, Conan, Devil Dinosaur, Hulk, Khazar, King Conan, Eternals, Daredevil, Fantastic Four, Luke Cage. Wow. And then these over here, this is Mile High Comics. Man-Thing, She-Hulk, Marvel features, Shogun Warriors. I found a lot of Shogun Warriors at half-price books. But you look at them, and some of them, they're not numbered up anymore because the numbers don't go up that high. They stop. You got Spider-Woman, Spider-Man Silver Surfer, number 1, $60. Marvel Tales, Marvel Team Up, Star Wars reprints. Tomb of Dracula, Werewolf by Night. Look at that. Number 1 with Plug artwork, $8. 2 and 3, $5. And we got over here, you got X-Men 6 and 7, $25. Look at the prices. Number 94 is $60 back then. I'm not sure exactly right offhand. I looked up some of these. Giant size, Origin, $60. Number 1, and then annuals, a little high, or 15. But I just thought that was cool. Then Tarzan, and see what else. Star Wars, Micronauts, Moon Knight number 1, $1. Peter Parker, Rom. I got a whole lot of Rom from half-price books. Call and the Barbarians, Epic, Marvel Super Special, Marvel Treasury, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, Thor, Savage Sword of Conan. Very cool. But as we flip through, see just more ads. You got a lot of different characters that are involved in here. I see Asgard is on there. And more story with what's this girl's name? I forget her name. Enchantress, that's it. But just look at the old artwork and everything, and just the story. But I looked at this right here. This is the important page. See, this was page 22 and 23. Page 24 and 25, the ads are black and white. So what I'm showing you is both of these books are exactly the same. This is the error version I picked up at Half Price Books. The error version shows that these are supposed to be in color. They were recalled. And these are the error versions that came out in black and white. For some mistake, something happened that they didn't get color printed in them for the ads. So this is the error version. I was like, wow, cool. I just opened it up and looked at it. I wanted to look at the original because I like getting the original ones and everything. When I saw it, I said, the error version, I didn't know anything about it. But this is supposed to be in color, and it's not. Look at how you can order all these books. And single subscription is $5. Canada, you got to add, and foreign, you add 2. January 31st, 1981. Wow. You get all those books. And with friends like these, she's bound to have enemies. I guess all these pages, these 2 pages are supposed to be in color. So I got 2 error versions. And now back to looking at the story. Great artwork. With the beast. And then, cool. And Daredevil versus Johnny Punk. It's a Hostess fruit pie ad. We got more. Once the Enchantress trying to come in. Far out. She doesn't look happy. Tremble, humans. Let your hearts chill with the knowledge that return I shall. And on that day, you shall both pay for this unseemly affront. Dearly shall you pay. Next issue, where demons fear to dwell. Wow. But there's more ads. All of these ads and everything, they're just cool to look at. Free Marvel catalog. Poem set the music. All of this stuff. Marvel and DC Comics lowest prices. This is pretty cool right here. I remember a friend of mine had one of these, of the real car. That is cool. Smoking a Bandit type car. And that one there too, the plane and the truck. Wow. That's the back of it. Like I said, those 2, they were both exactly the same. They were stacked on top of each other when I picked them up. I said, hey, the originals. I'll just grab them, 50 cents. I got them for $1 each. But like I said, those are the error versions. And they said they're worth a little bit more. Like on mycomicshop.com, I saw them for $11 in near mint condition. They're not in terrible condition. They got a few ticks right there. Like trying to find them in good condition would be hard. But this one's still in the bag, but it's got a few ticks on it as well. I just thought that was cool that they were the error versions. All right, that's all I wanted to show you. All right, thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day. Let me know what you think. If you think these are really cool, or there was just, I don't know. I thought it was cool though. Let me know what you think. But Collector Dude is out.